What's up, guys? TheDevildogGamer here. We're back with more Prepar3d with the FS Economy. This time we're taking a break from Florida because even though that is our main base of operations, we can rent a plane and fly anywhere in the world. And today's flight's special because we are doing one of the most dangerous airports in the world. We're taking off here in the Twin Otter from India, and we're flying up into the Himalayas, and we are going to land at Lukla, which is literally an airport that is a tiny runway with one end of the runway on a cliff, 10,000 feet up, and the other end of the runway a big stone wall in a town. So it's a very unforgiving, you have to do it perfectly landing. It is the first stop for most people climbing Mount Everest, and we're right there in the shadow of Mount Everest. So it's going to be an interesting flight. As you can see here in India, very stormy, and we're going to have to climb very, very high to get through some of this cloud layer and over the actual Himalayas. So, oil pressure is low. It's fine. We're going to go ahead and set our altitude for about 22,000 feet. Yeah, the rain sounds like a stop. And CDI for GPS. What's our message? We're in some sort of airspace. All right, good, 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 good. All right, we're going to drop our flaps and we are going to take off. And we are airborne. Positive rate of climb. Flaps up. Of course, our gear's fixed. Wow, that's some terrible looking storms over that way. And we are going to go this way. This is the actual weather in this part of the area, thanks to active sky. So this makes it a lot more fun. We're going to set our heading. And we will wait till we come around. We're at 1,500 feet per minute. Climb, which isn't too shabby. And just to double check that we got, yes, our flight is started. And we're gonna level out here. We got about an hour and a half before we get there at our current speed. So this is gonna be a long flight, and a lot of it I'm just gonna skip just because you guys don't want to watch me flying in a straight line, to be completely honest. Alright, let me see if I can get my props back just a tad bit. Trying to watch this engine temperature while I throttle up. Okay, fuck that. As you can see, our engine temperature is a little bit high. Even then, it still kind of spikes into the red. Right there seems like the perfect... Oh. Alright, so that's just going to be a balancing act, it looks like. So we are climbing at about 2,000 feet per minute, which is okay. Because we have a huge mountain range to go over, and I feel like we're going to get in those clouds, and shit's going to go bad. Because we're not going to be able to see squat. But right now our speed's pretty slow. We're not near stall speed, so we're fine. I'm more worried about our engines overheating and such than anything else. Which maybe I should turn off the ignitions. Let's turn our landing lights on though. And we're slowly climbing. Alright, so far so good on everything over here. What's all this? Oh, what's the ram air? Pretty sure the ram air might help cool us a bit. Alright, but we're doing good. We're climbing. We're getting through this storm. It's kind of nasty. We still got an hour and a half, so we got a long ways to go. So I'm going to pick it back up, boys, once we get a little bit closer here to our destination and into the Himalayas. Alright, boys, so this is the Himalayas. I think that one up there is Mount Everest, I believe, that big-ass one. And we are about, how far? 16 nautical miles out from the airport. I'm going to actually zoom this one in. Alright, and it should be on the back side of that cliff face that we're hitting to. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the autopilot, first off, because we are at 18,000 feet, and we are going to start to divert ourselves down a bit. Trying to control our airspeed at the same time. But we want to go down, because I believe the runway's altitude's around 10,000 feet, I think. We still got plenty of fuel left. The only problem with this is this airport has no way to go around. You will see. I mean, if we do a touch and go, we're going to be heading for a cliff face, basically, or a mountainside. So it's very, very sketchy. And I'm not liking these clouds that are in front of us, because I feel like that's going to obscure the runway a bit, which is even worse. Because there is no IFR into this airport. It's all VFR. So if the clouds are not good here, we're basically flew out here for nothing. Okay. So we're gonna get down into this valley, hook it right, and bring it around, because the way we're gonna land is opposite of the way we're facing. So it's gonna be a little difficult, but everything should be okay. Like I said, we got plenty of fuel. We can reverse if need be, which is a little more difficult to do because I don't have my reverser bound. I really feel like there's a lot of cloud cover here. Getting into the clouds in this kind of terrain is not good. But I do need to remember, south 210 is an escape avenue. If I get into the clouds, don't go that way, don't go that way, don't go back, go left. So 210. I'm actually going to set that into my course here, my heading bug for it. 210. Fuck. This is not good. There are a lot of clouds here right now. Okay, so let's go cut through this zone that we can see through. And try to get into that valley. Might be able to find a way through. Just kind of use what we got cloud-wise. Yeah, it's not this one, it's the next valley. So I'm sure the cloud cover in the next valley might be a little better than this one, which would be awesome. Yeah, it kind of looks like it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be just under the ceiling when we come in for an approach. Okay, that's 15 nautical miles. Let's switch it to 10. There we go. I don't like all those clouds over there. That is not fun for me. we're getting some turbulence too. We're gonna have to go into the clouds here, into this valley, because this is the valley that this airport's in. It's pretty much right below us, but there are clouds right here, and I don't like that. Shit. That's pretty much right where we have to go land. We pretty much just flew over it. What kind of dumb luck is that? The real world weather has this place. I should have checked it. I don't know why I didn't. Dude, let's swing her around. Look at all these random homes all around with like nothing there. Fuck, it really is in the cloud cover over there, isn't it? Shit. Okay. Well, let's just lose some altitude. Let's get below the ceiling a bit. See what we can see. It might not be too bad. The ceiling might be right there, and we might still have a good area to land. You can tell the thermals here are pretty fucking nutty too. It's kicking this thing all over the place. Alright, we're at 9,000. I really think it's in the cloud cover. There's no aids whatsoever, I believe, for VFR. This thing's closed, or IFR. This airport closes when it gets bad like this, so... Excuse me. Usually, they would, close this airport. And now I'm, like, really pushing this aircraft to its max. Fuck, man. Fuck me. Alright, generally you wouldn't land like this, but I guess let's do it. Let's get under the clouds and see what we can see. Let's drop flaps 1 here. I mean, it's like right in front of me over here. I can like hardly see it, but I know it's in this cloud cover. Think this aircraft can fucking move, huh? Flaps 2. Fuck. I'm getting close to not seeing squat here. Is that it? I think that's it right there. Nope. What the fuck's the airport at? There it is. That's it, right? Yep, that's it. Okay, okay, okay. We got this. Holy shit. I really gotta yank it over. We're running into some dangerous situations here. Okay, that's it. It's right there. That's a cliff and everything else that... I know, I'm gonna overstress the aircraft. But at this point, I don't really give a shit anymore. Here we go. Brakes, 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 brakes. Ah, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Ah! Woo! Whew. There was no room for error right there, ladies and gentlemen. Zero fucking room for error. I literally cannot stress how little room for error that whole thing was. Holy shit. I mean, we were 5 feet from death. That's how crazy this airport is. Now, there is a different variant around here. Yeah, see, that's weird. Why is there that there? We still had room to go. Why is that all fucked up like that? Is it only... What the fuck? That's interesting. Did the terrain get all jacked up here all of a sudden? There is still plenty of room to go. Huh. Let's take off from here and see what happens. Okay, so as you guys can see, there was something wrong with the libraries there. I fixed it, but there was a lot more room to land there than this. This is the actual airsoft scenery, and it looked like the scenery had gotten fudged up. But because, you know, we can't leave it at that, we're going to take off from here, and we are actually going to turn around and land, because, you know what, I feel like that you guys were cheated. Even though we landed shorter than the allowable distance, we're gonna try it again. I mean, we can't just land here and not take off. Alright. And down the hill we go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god. Look at the crashed plane over there that can't go anywhere. Here we go. And we're out. This is pretty crazy. Drop the flaps too as I'm coming back around for the landing. Back into the clouds we go. Okay, we're just, oh, we're really yoking this thing all over the place. Okay, here we go. Oh, Jesus. See, we had so much more room to roll this thing, really. In all reality. Shit, I had enough room there to badly taxi this thing on up into here. And let's see if I can even do the taxi into here. This airport's pretty much what the Twin Otter's designed for. So it's all good. Gorka Airlines. Lukla Airport. I don't know if these taxi lines are right. I don't know, maybe. I mean, even the parking and the gates are tiny. It's crazy though. This airport's fucking nutty. Anyways, boys, you want to see some more crazy airports? You know, let me know an airport. We can fly into it. Almost every airport has jobs we can do with FS Economy. Even though I kind of only made a couple grand on that one. It wasn't nothing crazy. But yeah, this is a cool airport. Definitely check it out. It's I don't know, it's pretty crazy, but especially with the clouds coming in. Anyways, boys, you want to see some more Prepar3d? Let me know in the comments below. Talk to you guys later. Peace.